My condolences to the Botham, Shem, Jean family. We want to be, and we will be, as transparent in this investigation as we can be. And that is why we have called this news conference today. I want to give you the details that we have and what we know so far, and to clear up any inconsistencies that have already been reported. Last night, a female Dallas police officer returned to what she believed to be her apartment after her shift had ended. She was still in uniform when she encountered Mr. Jean in the apartment. It's not clear what interaction was between them, her and the victim, but at some point, she fired her weapon, striking the victim. She called 911. Officers responded in about 4 minutes. Dallas Fire Rescue also responded and took Mr. Jean to the hospital, where he later died. At the very early stages of this investigation, initial indications were that we were dealing with an officer-involved shooting. However, as we continued the investigation, it became clear that we were dealing with what it appears to be much of a very unique situation. Therefore, we have ceased handling it under our normal officer-involved shooting protocol. A blood sample was drawn to test the officer's level for drugs or alcohol, and at my request, we are in the process of obtaining a warrant based on the circumstances that we have right now. We have also invited the Texas Rangers to conduct an independent investigation. They have just arrived a moment ago, and they are currently being briefed. I have spoken with the Jean family, his sister Ulysha specifically. My condolences have been given to them, and we have reassured them that we are working diligently and that we have invited an outside agency to investigate this. Right now, there are more questions than we have answers. We understand the concerns of this community, and that is why we are working as vigorously and as meticulously as we can to ensure the integrity of this case and that the integrity of the department is upheld. In doing so, we hope to bring understanding and clarity to the family. We ask that you, this community, and the media work alongside of us in this process. I'll take any questions.
Gina, what is the warrant for that you're in the process of trying to get?
Based on what we know right now, that warrant is for manslaughter.
Where is the officer now?
I am not certain where the officer is at this particular point in time.
Have your investigators talked to the officer?
Questioned the officer, not at this time, but they have spoken to her.
That as part of the investigation or just preliminary when they showed up on the scene?
Preliminarily when they showed up on the scene.
So at this junction, Chief, you're telling me that you're seeking a warrant, but you don't know the status of that individual, that officer? She's not in your custody right now? She's not in the custody of the Sheriff's Department at this point?
I'm telling you, based on the circumstances that we had initially, the initial call that led us to the scene, we thought we were investigating an officer-involved shooting, and we handled it accordingly. When we realized that the circumstances led us to another direction, that is why we are now investigating this incident separately, and that is why we have the Texas Rangers to assist us in that process.
Is it not an officer-involved shooting because she was off duty? She was still in uniform.
That is correct.
Can you tell us what the officer was doing prior to that? Because you put out a press release earlier saying she was tired or she worked a long shift. Can you give us some understanding of what she was doing?
Anything that I give you right now would be me speculating, and I won't speculate as to the officer's, whether her fatigue level, what she did, because I do not have that information.
So was the press release wrong, or that she was tired?
I can tell you what I know right now. I don't have that information.
What is the officer's name?
Whether or not the Texas Rangers were conducting a criminal investigation?
I can only answer one of you at a time. Mr. Rabb, your question was, what is the officer's name?
Yes, ma'am.
We will release the officer's name once she has been officially charged, like we would do any other resident of this community.
Can you please specify that the Texas Rangers are conducting a criminal investigation, and if the Dallas Police Department is conducting an internal investigation as well?
Right now, we have the Texas Rangers. They are doing an independent investigation into this incident.
So does that mean that the Dallas Police Department is also continuing within the criminal investigation side of things?
That is not a true statement. I have the utmost respect for the Dallas Police Department. We have the hardest working and some of the best detectives in this country. And we respect our SIU, but right now, in order for us to be truly transparent to this community based on the circumstances, we have invited the Texas Rangers to conduct this investigation.
When did her shift end?
At this point, I'm not certain what time her shift actually ended.
One more question.
Can you please provide whether or not the race of the officer and whether or not she was a patrol officer?
She was a patrol officer, and she is a Caucasian female.
All right.
Did the officer know the victim?
I don't have that information.
Can you explain we got less information at this time? We'll update you as more information becomes available.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. This is a big